What's up, Renegades? Welcome back to another random. As you can see, I'm joined with Ruel, Heidi, Desiree, the voice of the Meeple, and we have Victoria in the chat. What's up, everyone? How we doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, going good. Excited.
So today, you may think that it's a little different or you may be right, because we're not playing on Tabletop Simulator today. We're actually playing on Tabletopia. So today we're playing Viscounts of the West Kingdom, and that's the third in the trilogy of the West Kingdom series. Firstly, it was Architects. The second one was Paladins. Yes, Paladins. And then Viscounts is the third one in the trilogy. It is not out in stores yet. That's coming later this year or early next year, depending on shipping and things of that nature. Everything's been adjusted accordingly. But at least we get to enjoy the game and show you how the game works on Tabletopia. Not Tabletop Simulator, because I was about to say that. So many words. So many words. Of a longer game, so we're just gonna jump right into it. Just really quick, for Viscounts of the West Kingdom, let me tell you, Shem, the designer of this game, Shem Phillips, is awesome. He mixed so many different mechanisms in this game. You have set collection, you have worker placement, you have deck building, you have resource management, you have area majority. That's like already 5 different types of mechanisms, and what's actually it's done really, really well. You would think it's super bogged down. Nah, it's fine. Got this rondel board here. You can only move in a clockwise motion. And instead of explaining the game all in one shot, I'm going to try and explain as we go. Because as I mentioned, this is a bit of a daunter. Plus, learning a new platform like Tabletopia, there is going to be a learning curve associated as well. And I'm sure one of us will probably throw some cards or something. Who knows? I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe not cards, but maybe, some tokens or some resources. Who knows?
I might do it on purpose now.
Oh, man. And chat, I am so glad that people are joining us in the chat. Hello, everyone in chat. Feel free to sound off and tell us your favorite West Kingdom game, either if it's Architect or even if it's this one towards the end or towards the middle if you're liking how the mechanism works. Yep, that's it.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get in it. So I'm first player as always for reasons, because they think I'm good in games, but I'm really not. So whatever.
First player token.
Yes, I get the cool first player Viscount token. All right. So initially I start with drawing 3 cards. Boom. And what's cool is that on the player board, it has your list of actions, and it's in order from left to right on this part here, as you can see on my red hand. Oh, note, I am playing the red player. Heidi is playing yellow, and Ruel is playing blue. So, sound off in the chat which color you're going for. Better not be red. Sorry, it better be red. What am I talking about? Try to
Can't do that.
Okay, so I start. My Viscount starts here. I'm gonna play a card. I should have thought about this way earlier, but 1, 2, 2. I'm gonna play my Journeyman. Now, when I play a card, it goes on the leftmost space on the board, and the amount of coins that's showing on the card is the amount of movement points that I have. Now I can also add additional movements per coin or silver, that I spend. So right now I just have 2 movement points according to the card. I move 2 spaces here along the outside of the board. You can either move along the outside or the inside. I will now conduct, if I had any corruption or criminals on my board, I would gain corruption, but I don't. I moved. Now I have an option to dismiss this townsfolk here. And what dismissing does is I can play it instantly for the icons, depending on the action that I want to take. Right now, I'm not going to do that, But my next part is the action. I have 4 actions. The outer ring, I can either trade for some goods or I can do a build action. And I will actually do that. I'm going to do a build action. So I have 2 stone, plus I have a hammer pre-printed on my board here, which is kind of silvery gray concrete looking thing. And that gives me 3 action points that I can spend. I'm going to build a workshop. Now, the cost of the workshops are here, the cost of the buildings are printed on the board here. And this is 3, so I'm going to spend 3. I'm going to build this one, which uncovers an ability as I play it. Now, which spot am I going to place it on? I can place it on the squares on the outside of the board. I'm going to place it on this one. This gains me a deed card. And deed cards are points at the end of the game. So we did that. Now I have the option. Do I want to recruit this person into my deck, essentially building my deck up? I'm not going to do that. I pass on that. I'm going to resolve any collision, and that's on the virtue check. Happens. And then I drop 1 up, and that is my turn. It's Heidi.
Nice. Alrighty. Great. Okay. So I am going to. I already started with 2 corruption because of our first cards that we chose to find where we were in the map and to get starting items. So that's something to consider for sure. So I might continue on the corrupt path for now, just for fun. So I'm going to play my thief. This thieves and criminals and stuff like that have a purple wild icon, which can become anything else. First, though, they have 1 movement, so I'm going to do 1 movement. And then I'm going to go ahead and pay 1 silver to move again.
Nice.
And I am going to, oh no, my poor horse.
A little tipsy
I'll
there.
I'll fix it later. They're tired. That was a long walk, longer than they anticipated. So I'm going to go for transcribing a manuscript. So I have 2 right now. This one requires 3. So I'm going to spend my inkwell, which I started with 1 of, to get this manuscript. And this manuscript, let's see, let me zoom into it. Whoa. I get 4 silver right off the top. So I get my silver back and plus some. Let me grab the silver. That's 3. Let's just go straight here. Awesome. I'm going to argue, although I'm sure I'll prove myself wrong, that I'm a little bit better with Tabletopia. I'm just going to, maybe I'll prove myself wrong in this moment, but I'm going to put that out there.
You haven't thrown anything across the table yet, so hey, you're on.
No.
You're doing okay.
I have not. I am going to go ahead, and now I can recruit, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to recruit this, what are you? This peddler, because he is going to allow me to move my virtue track up 1 immediately, so that sounds great. I would love to do that. Because I've already started pretty corruptly, so I want to even it out a bit. So I recruited, and that's going to be 2 silver.
And Heidi, just to make sure, did you move your corruption up because you played?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I did not. So I shall do that now. Because I played my thief, who has that purple wild skull on it, I also move my corruption when you play them. So thank you, Desiree, for that reminder. And then I don't have, and I will draw back up to 3, and that is my turn.
All right, Ruel.
All right. Do we have turns on the turn feature, or we just?
I can do that.
No worries. We can. I'm okay.
Oh. Well, I turned it on. So.
Cool.
Now it's your...
Yeah, that's why I hesitated at the start of my 2. I was like, turn.
Heidi, go ahead and end your turn.
Oh, I thought I did. I'm sorry.
Okay. There we go.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna play the Lothair. Lothair. Oh, it's still waiting. It says my turn. Come on, computer.
Click out of it. Like click on the screen.
Yep, there it is. Okay, Lothair. So I got one movement, and I'm gonna move right down here. Whee! He fell. He's resting. The Lothair, immediately I gain one of each of these resources. Is that correct?
Yes, one of each resource. Correct. I'm gonna help you out with that, Ruel. How about that?
Hey, thanks, Victor. And while Victor holds my hand and gets the resources for me, I am going to select my primary action, which is going to be 1, 2, 3. Can I get rid of this debt right away by using these symbols as well as these? 1, 2. Is it 4?
Which? What action are you trying to do?
You know how you can get flip over your debt cards?
Oh, that's if you have an action to do it. So if you're at a trading post on the outside, you can.
Right. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, let's go. I have 1, 2. Oh, I don't have that symbol. Darn it. Okay, it's time for trades. 1, 2, 3.
Right now you're in the inside of the board, so you can either do a manuscript action, or a worker action, which is placing workers into the castle.
That's right. Thank you. So let's. Victor, can you just play games with me all the time so you can just show me how to play games? Let's do a manuscript action.
Okay.
I've got 1. The manuscript action requires the
combination of crosses or inkwells or black resources.
Okay, so 1, 2 inkwells plus I have the 1 cross on my board.
Yep.
And that allows me to select this manuscript here, correct?
Correct.
All right, and that moves me up the virtue track.
Automatically? Look at you, man. Dang.
Okay. I may recruit. That's the person right above me.
Yes.
For 2 coins. I will do that for 2 coins. Uno, dos. And I will take this. And my recruited card goes into my discard, correct?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Right. Aristocrat goes there.
Fancy.
That is the end of my turn. Oh, actually, then recruit. And then resolve collision, which hasn't happened, and then I draw a card into my hand. And that is the end of my turn.
Oh yeah. We got past the first round, people.
Wait, question.
Uh-oh.
Just a question. When you recruit, if I can talk, when you recruit, do you have to still take the action on the card that you just recruited, or is that only when you dismiss it?
That is correct. You have to take the action. So for you, Ruel, if you haven't moved up your virtue, you move it up now.
Just the top right hand.
Yep.
Cool.
That was it, though. Good job.
Oh, thanks.
All right. Man, look, the chat is having a blast right now. Chris on Facebook is saying how there's no flipping the table. You're right, Chris. Tabletopia doesn't allow that. I'm sad. So sad. So yeah. Okay, my turn, yes? Okay, I had a plan. My plan is going to be this. So now I have a card on my player board. Now the next part is each card shifts over 1 space to make room. I always have to play a card in the leftmost space. I'm going to play my Therese, which gives me 3 movement because it's a 3-cost card. So I'm going to go 1, a 2, and a 3, and come here. I have to move the exact amount. I can't move up to exactly 3 or more, depending on if I want to pay extra silver or not. So if I want to get to a space, you can finagle your movements to actually go 2 spaces. So I'm here, I'm at the quay, and I'm going to do a trade. Nope. Before I do that, I want to see if I want to dismiss this person to use the ability and the icons right away. May do that, but I might want to recruit him later. So I'm going to do that later. So now I'm going to do a trade action, and I count the number of blue icons on my board. So that's 2, 4, 5, 7. That's math. And what it says here is I get 2 for every 2 blue icons, I get a stone. So I'm actually going to add an extra silver because I can do that. Every time I do a trade action, I add an extra silver for an extra blue icon. So that gives me 8. So that's going to give me 4 rocks or stone or concrete or gravel, however you want to think about it. So we have that. And we're there. I just spent my 1 coin that I had.
Oh my gosh.
Whoops.
So I can't recruit that guy.
Ooh.
Oh, sad face. So no collision. I draw a card, and that ends my turn. Heidi, to you.
Cool. All right. So I move over my thief. They're still on my tableau. But I'm going to put out, no, not 2 of my cards. No! What's happening? You didn't
There
see
it is.
this.
There it is.
Hey, I didn't
Nice.
throw them though. What on? How do I get it? Come back. Oh, I almost did it. Come on.
Yes, Panda Angel, you got the reference. Thank you.
Which one? I missed it.
When I said 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
A classic. Okay, they're back in my hand, and you saw nothing.
Saw nothing. We saw
nothing at all. Anyway, I'm gonna put out my lender. They can only move 1, but I want to move twice. Oh, I had an idea, and then I blanked. Where am I going again? I totally had an idea. I can get it back. Okay. I'm actually gonna do, because of that whole chaos, it threw off my groove. I'm gonna pay an additional 2 silver to be able to do 3 movement, and so I will go 1, 2, 3 up here.
Can't go that way. The arrow's pointing down.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay. So you could go up this way.
That's true.
And then over.
And
Yeah.
I can't go up that way. That changes things. Oh, actually, no, that's fine. I'll do this instead. So it was 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna join you over here, Victor.
Yes.
Yes, and then you get to do a fun thing. So go ahead.
I got to do a thing. So when Viscounts meet, Heidi triggered an action. So then the opposing player or players get to rearrange their board. Now that's kind of cool because the cards give you some abilities. My cards right now give me a drop-off ability. So essentially when they drop off the board, I get to trigger the bottom part of my card. I will actually not rearrange because it's always optional.
Cool. Okay, so I am looking to trade for some stones. I have 4 of the blue trading icons, and then I also have my wild card, my thief. That makes 5. I need 2 per 1 stone, so I'm going to go ahead and spend another silver, and I'm going to make it 6. So then I get 3 stones. Not long. 3 stones. Come on. I got it.
Come on. You can do this.
I gotta give it the encouragement. It helps, I think. Okay, cool. So I did that. I can recruit. So let's see how our friend over here looks. It's the Mason. He builds and he trades. I don't love him. He's only worth 1 though. No, I'm gonna not recruit. I don't have a collision, and there was none triggered to move at all this time. So then I'm just gonna draw back up to 3, and boop boop boop. Forgot where it was first. And then I'm gonna end my turn.
Cool.
Oh, it's Ruel's turn.
Here we go.
Oh, Ruel, you got hashtag Team Ruel today from Chris.
All right.
Chris is on hashtag Team Ruel today. Chris,
Thanks.
good luck.
All right. So Chris is obviously choosing the losing team today. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate the support. I am going to play. Let's get the Squire out there. So the young Squire. That's 2 movement. So I'm gonna move 1. Then can I move? Okay, that has a down arrow. Can I move up this way here?
Move up this way.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, and then I am going to do. So I've got 1, 2, 3 inkwells, or not? Are those inkwells? What is that symbol?
The black ones are.
Yeah,
inkwells.
Black ones are inkwells.
Yes.
So I got the little sack goodies or whatever. So
trade.
I can trade. Thank you. The trade symbol. Trade symbol. I can trade 2 for a gold.
Correct.
I've got 3 of those, so 2 for 1 gold.
Correct. And you could add silver to add more to it.
Okay, yeah. So I'll throw a silver on there, and that way I can get a 2nd gold for my trade.
Cool. I'll give you the 2 gold.
Thank you, sir. And then that's my primary action. Next is the recruit. I may recruit
this one.
This one here, right? Yeah. Does that have? No, I'm not going to recruit that. That's not the one I wanted. So I pass the recruit. I resolve any collisions, which I don't have, and then I draw back, and that is the end of my turn. I'll end my turn while I draw my card.
Cool. All right. So it's my turn. I slide my stuff over. I slide 1. I slide 2. I play a card. I'm going to play my trader. Yep, that's my trader. I have 1 movement action, which is just fine by me. I'll move right over here. Boom. So my trader, as I mentioned, my other 2 cards have a drop-off ability, which is denoted by the X. My trader has an ongoing ability denoted by the circle of arrows, I guess, is what that's called.
That's like a roundabout.
Exactly. So as long as he's on my player board in any of the 3 spots, I have this ongoing ability, which states that every time I do a trade action, I get 1 coin from it. So whether I trade for money, for stone, for gold, or for inkwells, I get a coin. So that's kind of nice. So I'm here. I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to get some trading on. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue icons. Wow. So that means I get 6 coins plus 1 for my trader. So I get 6 coins. I moved there. I didn't want to dismiss the townsfolk because I had no money to dismiss the townsfolk. So now that I have money, I have the option to recruit this townsfolk, and this gives me a fleur-de-lis icon, and I get to move my virtue up. And I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to spend 2. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe to do that.
Please don't start that. 3, 4.
I'm going to recruit that, and then the ability in the top right corner states that either it's dismissed or it's added to my discard pile. I get to do the top right corner, which is move my virtue track up 1 space, which I get to do like so. Now I get to draw a card. Now I get to draw 1 card, but now my hand limit is 4 because I built a workshop that gives me a +1 ability here. And there you go. And that ends my turn. Boom.
Cool. All right. Checking on how many spaces I want to go. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I think I like that. Great. Making decisions. So I gotta
Making decisions.
Making decisions. Gotta move everybody over. So, and the next time I get to drop someone off, it'll be great. I'm going to put out my laborer. He looks so sad, but he does good work. So
You're working
put out my laborer. He doesn't. So I know, working so hard, that laborer. Then I'm going to go ahead and. Oh, I made a mistake. I was looking at you, Victor, and not myself. I made a mistake.
No.
That's okay. It's all right. I'm gonna pay a silver to be able to do that additional move. It's the card's down. I'm gonna honor it. Great. And so then I'm gonna be able to move 3, and I'll go 1, and then I get to go over the hill, over the cards. 2 and 3 to this spot here. At this point, since I've got my builder out, I'm going to go ahead and go with that. I also have that wild still, so that's 2. I'm looking to build a 3, so I'm just going to go ahead and spend 1 stone, maybe. Yes, 1 stone. And I'm going to build this my little yellow thing over here. I'm going to do it on this so that I can flip over one of my debts or deeds. I think, what do I want to do? I'm going to flip a debt. And when I flip over a debt card, it triggers being able to grab any of the little items. So a stone or gold or an inkwell. I think I'm going to do, what do I have? Okay. I like that idea. I'm going to go over there. And then, so I placed it. My folks are out. Do I want to recruit this person? Let's see if I want to recruit them. This is a jeweler. Oh, he's creepy too. It's creepy. I'm gonna pass.
A jeweler.
Do a soft pass on that guy for now. And so I'm not gonna recruit. I don't have a collision yet. And so I'm just gonna draw back up.
Yet.
Because it'll happen. And I end my turn.
Ends the turn. Fantastic.
All right, so I'm going to let's manage my cards here. These guys scoot over. Here comes the journeyman for a movement of 2. 1. Whoops. Where's my 1? And then 2 over the mountain. And then I have to. If I wanted to get over here, that's where I can pay the silver to get additional movement. Correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 1 here, and I want to end up at this action here.
Okay, so that's 1
2
silver.
2 silver, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And then,
and then I want to do the. So I need trade symbols in order to flip a card. I have 1, 2, 3 symbols, but I can dismiss this one, correct?
Yes, if you like. Mm-hmm.
To get that 4th symbol.
Yes.
And to dismiss it, I pay the cost, which is 1, 2, 3?
3.
Oh, that's all my money.
It
Wow.
is.
That was fast.
It goes quick.
Yeah. Okay. So by dismissing
Really
it,
does.
I just discard it, Victor. Is that correct?
Correct. So first you do the top right part of it. The option is to discard a card from your hand or the top of your player deck.
Okay.
That's optional if you want to do that.
I do want to do that. I will discard the 1 on top of my player deck.
All right.
So I'll just discard that over here.
And now the missionary gives you a cleric and a trade icon to use.
Okay.
Kind of
so that
float.
trade yes. So the trade icon that makes it 4. So I'm able to flip a. Is that either one?
Correct. either a red or a black card.
Let's flip over a black card.
All right, that gives you a resource of your choice.
Okay, I shall take a black resource, please.
There you go.
Thanks. And then that's my action. I'm all out of money, so I cannot recruit. So I don't do any collisions, so I just draw back up, and that's the end of my turn. Boom.
Okay, so 'tis my turn. So on my turn, I'm going to do a thing. What thing shall that be, you ask? I don't know. So
Could be anything.
anything. So I am actually going to, first I move all my cards over. So my journeyman drops off, which allows me to do an ability, which is pretty nice.
Nice.
So my journeyman first drops off, then I get to do the bottom action. So first, that icon states that I can recruit a townsfolk from the middle of the board that's face up currently. For free, and add it directly to my discard pile. So I will do that. I will recruit. It's kind of a waste. No, actually, it's not a waste. I'm gonna recruit the creepy jeweler, apparently. So I'm gonna recruit the jeweler, and that gives me a virtue. So my virtue goes up 1 space.
Nice.
Now that I did that, I can also. Is it either or both? And because my journeyman dropped off, I go up on the virtue track again. So I just moved up 2 spaces on the virtue track, which is kind of nice. Now I get to move some places. The places I will move shall be 3. The way I do that is by playing my Financer.
Yeah.
Financer. I always add an I in there for no reason, but it makes it sound fancy. So
makes it sound more expensive.
Exactly. So I have 3 movement points currently. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna add a coin.
She also gives you things right now.
Yes, that is correct, which I will do in a moment. So 3, and then move 1 for 4. The bottom action states, and I get 2 coins. So I will do that. I will discard a card. What card? It will be this card. Okay, so
Perfect.
that happened. And I get 2 coins. So great. Is actually a net 1 point. One coin. 1
Nice.
and 2. I'll organize that later. And then now I move. Do I want to dismiss this person for some actions right now? No. You can stay there, Acolyte. That's fine. I'll allow it for now. Although I can dismiss it for 1 because now my trading post is uncovered. So that means that any person I can dismiss just equals 1. So that's pretty nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Darn. I didn't play that card. But I will. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. Anyway.
You know, I swear that went through my head and it came out. Perfect, man.
Okay, so I have 5 trade icons. So I can do a trade action since I'm on the outside, or I can do a build action. But I cannot at the moment, which is okay. So I'm going to do a trade action. And what that's going to be is I'm going to have 5. I'm going to add 1 more coin to make it 6 to get 3 gold.
Nice.
I like gold. All right, boom. And then just full of references today. Let's go. And then recruit. Do I want to recruit this acolyte? Not at the moment. He's all right. He's cool. I'll allow you to stay. And then no collision. And I draw 2 cards because my hand limit is 4. And that ends my turn. Boom.
Okie dokie. So I'm gonna move everybody over. So the thief can join this gentleman. All right, I'll just put it there because it doesn't want to join right now. So we'll come back, and then I'm going to my squire. You actually just discarded, so isn't that funny? I can move 2 with my squire, which is exactly what I would like to do. I'm going to go over this bubbling brook of sorts over again. We are now on the same spot, though, Victor. So you, since we are on the same spot, get to
rearrange
shuffle your
again?
tableau. Yeah, I'm giving you options, man.
Let's
You're
go.
welcome.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I actually got another coin because I did the trade act. As you were. So I get to rearrange. Cool. Thanks, Heidi.
You're so welcome. So welcome. So I'm going to. I want to just get a little bit more gold. I have 2. What do I want to spend? Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 of my silver.
2 silver.
2 silver, and then I have 2 from her, so I get 2 gold. So I have 1 right there. Take 1. Cool. Come on, you can do it. And then I have this one here. Great. And then, so that is that phase. Next, do I want to recruit? I do want to recruit. So I was very happy you didn't discard this this gentleman. Because I want Alkalite. I was like, oh no, he's gonna get rid of it.
No!
And I spend 3 silver. Not my favorite. Put them over here. And he allows me to discard a card. Let me see if I would like to do that. Yeah, I would like to do that. Oh, also, this I meant to say this at the beginning of my turn, but I totally forgot. Since I built my little building down there, I should have a hand of 4 cards. So I'll do that this time.
Okay.
My bad. But yes, I recruited him. I don't have a collision. We're gonna draw these cards, and then next time I'll have to shuffle. But we're all good. That's my turn.
All right. Okay, so arranging my cards. Bye-bye, Lothair. You are in the discard pile. Squire moves over. Journeyman comes over. Let's play the Thief. Thief comes in the play.
Dun, dun, dun.
So 1 movement for a Viscount here, going right over here, right across the way.
Therefore, you have to move your corruption to the right 1 space.
Oh, that's right, the corruption. That's right. Thank you.
With the skull on it.
Yeah, that's what happens when you hang out with thieves. So now I'm going to do the trade action, which is 1 for 1 for silver, because I need some cash.
Okay.
So I've got 1, 2, and then the criminals are wild, so I get 3 cash.
I got you.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. All right.
Okay.
And then I may recruit. So with that new cash, that hard-earned cash, I'm going to recruit the Mason for 1.
Nice.
Thank you. All right, that goes use. Then let's see, recruit and resolve collision. Not yet. I draw a card, and that's the end of my turn.
And you can rearrange your thing for free since you bought the Mason or
that's right.
Recruited.
Oops. So I'm going to rearrange while Victor does his thing.
Okie dokie. So, on my turn, let's see. Stuff's moving off. My Therese moves off. That gives me the option to discard a card and get 2 virtue. So I'm going to move up 2 on the virtue track. So that's 2. And then, do I want to discard a card? Yeah, I'll discard a card right now. I'll discard this Abbot here. And now I shall play a card. Ruel. Oh, I'm over here in red. I keep thinking I'm blue. I don't know why, but I keep thinking I'm blue.
Do you normally play blue?
And I thought I was red for a second. I don't know why. Something's off.
So, oh man, let me see. Where am I? Here. I want to get over here. Yes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 movement. Dang. I don't think I can do that. Swing that, can't I? Can't I? I can't. I can. I can. That's a lot of active. I don't want to do that. So
You can, but should you?
Should you?
I know, yeah, I don't wanna. So, okay, I'm actually going to play my thief. Oh no, man. And that moves me 1 on the corruption track, and oh no, they collide. That's because my thief.
Nice.
And ladies and gentlemen, Victor is back with his many identities.
So I am the thief. Yes, I'm the thief. Is that what you're doing? Are you Oh, you just have a cool coin. Okay, that's fine. All right. I'm very thiefy, so I moved up. There's a collision. We'll resolve that. And I just did that to show you what a collision does.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move.
You're welcome.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna move 2 over, and I'm gonna spend a coin for that. So boom, coin goes here, and then I have 1 wild token plus 4 concrete, stone, gravel dealies. And I'm going to build a building. I'm going to build my trading post for 5 total. I'm going to build this one. And that uncovers a +1 movement for free, which is very, very good for me.
Nice.
So I'm going to cover this one here that allows me to move my virtue 1 to the left. And what that does is, even though they're collided? Even though they have collided, that's English. I can still move them over if I am prompted to do so. So now instead of here, it moves over to the left 1 space. So it gives me a greater benefit. So I did that. I didn't want to dismiss this person, but it's kind of a waste to kind of recruit them because I'm already far on the end of my track, so I want to recruit them later. So I'm not going to recruit them. And now we resolve the collision. So first, I resolve the top part of the collision track, which is me. So I get 1 silver, and I get 3 deed cards. And those are worth points at the end of the game. And worth more points if you manage to flip them. That happens. And then my opponents, they get to resolve the bottom. So if any one of them has a skull icon on their player board, they receive a debt card.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nope. Nah.
So I get a debt card. Off this one right here. Darn it. So I just flipped over my other one too. No.
Foiled.
And then I draw cards. Since I don't draw, I don't have any cards to draw. So after the collision resolves, a lot of things, a lot of moving parts, people, a lot of moving parts. So once the collision resolves, they reset to the extremes on either side of the track. Then I draw. I have nothing to draw, so I have to draw from my discard. Now, when I draw from my discard, if I have no skull tokens, then I get a virtue. But I have a skull token, so I actually get corrupt already. So I'm back on that corruption track, people. I draw 2 cards, and I
Nice. Okie doke. So, first I'm going to discard my lender. She did a great job, and she also, when I discard her, she allows me to turn over either a debt or a deed. I have one debt that I flipped, so I'm going to go ahead and flip this deed just to start out. And we don't get anything. Yes, it's just going to be points at the end. Cool. So then I'm going to move everybody over. And I'm going to play my hero, Bertha. She was the hero I chose at the beginning of the game. She allows me to move 3, but she also has an action I can do right now, which is move my virtue up 1, or move any workers in the castle that I have, which I don't. So I don't get to do that, which is fine. So I can move 3, so I'm going to go ahead and, yes, I'm going to go ahead and go 1, going the top way, 2, and then 3 down here. Flipped it so it wouldn't fall, and it still did, so that's fine. And I'm going to go ahead, and none of us have placed any workers yet, so I want to do that. I've got 2 of the yellow, I said it earlier, and I can't remember what the word is. Fleur-de-lis? Those things? Yeah. So I have 2 of those things, I'm gonna, and then I believe 3 workers is 5 things. So, and that would be gold. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend these 3 to go ahead and get 5, so I can have 2 workers. Okay, come on, you can do it. The thing I'm finding with the items is that they're so small.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of clicking space to be able to click them. That's fine. And I'll move those into their correct spaces in a moment. I'm going to grab 3 of my workers, and they're going to join me with the hood.
Yeah.
I can imagine. They're going to join me over here. They start on this first level, but since there's 3 of the same color, I get to move them around. So first one of them, the center one, goes up here, and then I'll be able to move my virtue 2 spaces because of that. And then the other 2 go to the opposite sides, the right and left of where they had been. So that's my workers. I'm going to go ahead and move my virtue up. So is it like checkers? My virtue can go 1, 2, and then they don't collide, or do they instantly collide?
I think they instantly collide, right? Once they are on top of each other, they're stuck, right?
Correct. Yeah. Oh, and then they keep moving. So if you have 1 space, then they collide, and then they move together another space.
So since I have 2, they're then together, and then they both move together to the next one. Mm-hmm. Got it. Cool. That's great. There they are. And so we'll do that in a moment. But I do want to. I'm running low on silver. Very scary. But I have just enough. I started with so much, and then I have so little now. I'm gonna go ahead and use my last 2 silver to grab this gentleman here, who lets me actually move again. So I'm gonna move over 1 more time together. So that's cool.
Dang.
Very fun. And then I pay the 2 silver. Join the silver over here in this pile, and then I'll put them away in a moment. Great. So recruited. So now I have to do the collision. So I'm right here in the second space. So I get a silver back. So that's nice. There's 1 little silver, and then I get 2 of the deeds.
Deed cards. Yep.
Yeah, 2 deed cards. Right. Over there. Awesome. So that's me for the collision. If you guys have a skull icon, then you move your corruption to the right.
Wow.
Boo! In the famous words of Ruel.
Boo.
And to be honest, I didn't even look to see what you had, so didn't even acknowledge it before I did this. And then they go back to their starting points. That's
Wait,
a lot of
so
movement.
I move my corruption to the right. Do I also get a debt card?
No.
No.
No. It's just
Not
moved to
It's
the
just the movement. Okay.
Yeah, that's only the end one.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
I was one away. It would have been so nice.
One away.
But instead, you just have to suffer. It sounds
That's all.
awful when I say it out loud.
Jeez.
Geez.
Oh, Heidi.
I did say I was going to go on the corrupt path, but anyway. Oh, and then I don't have any cards that I can shuffle, so I am going to that I can grab from. So I'm going to shuffle these. Oh no, sir! You just joined the other ones. Go back. Okay. Flip. And then we're going to shuffle. Come on, mouse. You can do it. Awesome. And I grab back up to 1, and I'll move it over. But I'll end my turn first.
Okay. All right, so let's arrange my cards here. There goes the Journeyman off the board. And let's bring in the Abbot. Oops.
Before you do that, you have to resolve what the Journeyman does.
Oh, the Journeyman. Golly. Wow. Glad someone So I need to... I'm going to be moving my Virtue. What is that symbol next to it, Victor? The plus...
You get to recruit a townsfolk for free from the player pool. From the main pool. Excuse me.
From the main board. Okay. Let's recruit... and that's going to go into my discard? Or into my hand? Okay.
Discard.
Okay. Let's go with this one here. The Diplomat is going to go with my discard. And then I also move my Virtue over.
Yes.
Okay. And then, I was going to play the Abbot. Where did the Abbot go?
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Got you, man.
Thanks, man. Tabletopia is easy, folks. This is great. So I've got 2 movement. I'm going to move 1. Is that legal? Oh, yeah. 1 down and then 1 over here.
Okay.
And then what's the action here? This is...
you can either do a manuscript or the worker action. Place workers into the castle.
That's what I wanted to do, is the castle one, because that's the noble, that's the fleur-de-lis, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I've got 1. And then, how do I make up the difference? Is it the gold coins? Or...
The gold, yes. Okay. And plus you have a wild from your thief. So you have 5 at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I want to do. 5, and that'll get me the
you get workers. 3 workers.
And I just place those on the outer ring, correct?
Correct, yes.
Is that the term? I forget the terminology there. But...
lower the first tier.
Thank you. Okay. So 1, 2, woo! Throwing these workers all over the place.
And you get a worker, and you get a worker.
Okay. Put those there. Oops, I grabbed a stone by accident. There's my workers. They're all over the place. Just hang out that outer tier.
Nice.
Right. And then, so now I move on to the recruit action. Do I want this one? Recruit. This is... Yeah, I want to recruit this guy, the peddler, for 1 point. Oops, that doesn't go there. Onto my discard. And then I pay the 1. And then I resolve collision, not yet, close but no cigar, and then I draw, and that's the end of my turn. You have
to organize move your workers in the castle, since there's 3.
Oh, that's right. 1 goes to the... Is it the next level here?
No, it's just right above.
Right here. Right here. So it goes here. Yep.
Just goes up the step.
There it is. He's just going to chill like that.
He's laying down.
Yeah. It's tired. It's been a long day. And then...
one moves left and 1 moves right. So one would go here and one would go here.
That one's there. And you. Boom.
Got it.
And then
All right.
And then you get the like little reward from being on the second step. So you get gold, or you can move them again.
Move one of them.
Move
Yeah.
one of them, right?
Mhm.
Anyone?
Any one of yours on the bottom.
On the bottom one, okay. And moving, can I go up a level, or it has to be
No.
just a...
Either left or right.
Okay, we'll move this person over here. Ah, he fell.
Okay.
And down.
And then do I get oh, okay, yeah. I think that's it.
That's it. Cool.
Now I did recruit. That's where I get to rearrange my thingy. If I recruited, I forget that.
It's whatever
Never mind.
was on the cards. I think yours was a
On the
discard.
card. My bad. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I draw and I'm done.
All right. Cool. Okay, my turn. Let's see here. Before I take my turn, I just like to say, ladies and gentlemen, we have the artist himself of this game. And I just learned this recently, how to pronounce his name is Demicho, joining us in
Ooh.
Facebook chat. Drop him a
Hey.
like, drop him a hi, say hi.
Awesome.
And yeah. Thanks for joining us, Demicho. Loving your art for all 6 of the games and your other games that you've made. Okay, enough with that. Enough fanboying. It's fine. It's fine. So I'm gonna move over. My cards over. Boom, boom, boom. My financer has no drop off ability. Whew. I thought it was a drop off ability for a second. So my stuff moves over. Then I get to play a card. What card that shall be? I had plans. My plans got derailed by things happening because workers were placed in the castle. So it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's all right. So first, I am going to play my Jula here. Bing. My cool jeweler. He's not creepy. He's cool. What are you talking about? So
Creepy cool.
creepy cool. Exactly. So I have 2 movements plus my free movement because of my trading post is available. So I have 1, 2, 3 icons. 4 icons because of my thief. 4 trade icons if I want to use them. So 1, 2. Do I want to move 1 more? I might. 3. And then get some of those. 1, 2, 3. Get some of that or get some more of that. I get some of that. I get some of those. So I go 1, 2, 3. Boom. I'm at the quarry. I'm doing. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 trade icons. I'm going to. So that would give me 2. I'm gonna spend 2 more to get 3. I'm gonna spend all of it. That's it. I'm going for broke, people. It's happening.
All in. All right.
I'm going all in. So I'm getting, my gosh, coins a flutter. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would give me 4 stone, concrete,
Nice.
gravel, however you want to pronounce it.
Rocks.
All right. Rocks. Exactly. All right. So that gives me 4. And because I did a trade action, I get a coin back. So that was a nice little discount. And my virtue goes up by 1.
Nice.
And then, where was I at? I didn't want to trade. I didn't want to dismiss, rather. But I'm red. I keep thinking I'm not red. I will recruit this person here. I will recruit this person here. The gatekeeper. The gatekeeper shall come to join the party. And I get to rearrange some stuff. I can do that in a bit. Oh, I got to pay the one, obviously. Let's do that. I don't want to cheat the system. So I pay the one. Back to being broke. Thank you, Gatekeeper. Appreciate it. No collision. And then I draw up one card. And that ends my turn.
Man,
Okay.
I had a plan, and then you recruited that person. So that changes everything.
Nice. That changes
So,
things. Yes!
I want you to know that you did that. Okay, let's see. So I can go 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then I have to, but I don't have to. Oh, but I will. Okay. New plan. We've got it. We've got it.
New plan.
New plan. So moving everybody over, and then I'm going to put out my financier, fancy, and she immediately lets me discard a card, which I don't want to do, so I shan't. And then she does let 2 coins, which is nice. I was running out. I was running very low. Just encouraging, kind words. I know some people get frustrated. Like, I have a friend who gets mad, like in games if things aren't going well for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a good guy though, so it's okay. Love him anyway, but that's not what I do. I instead speak nicely to my just different ways to play.
Right.
Great. So that's what my financier gave me. She lets me move 3, which I now need to do because of Victor.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, I second guessed myself, but I was able to do, but I'm good because she's 3. So that's 1, 2, and then I'll pass Ruel, and I can go up here, so I can go right here. I will then do some trading action. So I have 2 of the little trading baggies, and 2 little trading bags. I think that's all I'm going to be able to do because I don't think I want to spend. Oh wait, but there's this guy. That was it. Plan's coming back. I'm going to. I dismiss this guy, right? I don't hold on to him.
Correct. If you're dismissing, you use all the icons on the top part. So you go up on a virtue, and then you get 2 blue icons.
Cool. I'll go up on the virtue, and then I get 2 blue. So then that's 4. I don't have the silver to even do the other thing I'm considering. So that's fine. So then I'm going to get 2 of the inkwells. A little trade. Ooh, you can grab it. You can do it. Yeah. Moving a little slowly so I don't mess it up. Great. And then let me check back in with my tableau. Go. I think that's everything. I don't have. Oh, I do maybe have enough to get this guy. Let's see if I want to. Who are you, sir? Okay. Interesting. So you've got a cross and a trading. Should I spend my last silver too?
Oh wait, I think you're looking at the wrong one.
Oh, I am. You're right. Thank you, Desiree. So I can't get anybody, so that's fine. That's totally chill. I won't spend all of my money in one turn. I don't have a collision, and I wasn't able to recruit, so I just grab 1 card, and I end my turn. That was a fun one.
Nice. Okay. This guy is going to come off the squire, so there's no ability triggered there. These come over here. I am going to play the trader. Okay, so I got 1 movement. I'm moving my Viscount over here. Thanks. Thank you, Tabletopia help. Now, I wanted to. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to dismiss this person here for 1. Hey, my coin's on the board here. I don't know why that's there. So I'm going to dismiss the clergyman for gives me the symbol, the cross symbol. So I have that symbol, because I want to do this manuscript here. So I will turn in an inkwell as well. So that's 3 of those, right?
Yep.
And I get this manuscript here. Right?
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, and that gives me a resource of my choice?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go with, shoot, I had a plan. I'm going to get a stone. Take 1 from there. 1, please. Doo-doo-doo. All right. So I've got my stone. That money is going to be paid. Nothing here. Recruit. I cannot afford to recruit. So then I go to my resolve collision, which did not happen. And I draw cards. And that is the end of my turn.
I have a quick question, sorry. So when you dismiss someone, do you also do the green action in the top? I didn't do that, so I'm going to do that really quick.
Okay. Same goes for you, Ruel. You get to rearrange if you like.
Rearrange. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. My turn. So my thief, she drops off. And then I still have my trader and my jeweler. Look at these guys. They are just nice and just digging it. Let's see.
And make sure you get your thief stuff at the bottom.
It does have a drop-off ability. Thank you, Desiree. The voice of the meeple. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen.
Keeping us the day.
Keeping us in check. Of course, she's giving me -2 points at the end of the game.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why the voice of the meeple is always against me. I don't know why.
Hey, you get a silver.
Specifically.
Gee, just me exactly, Heidi. Just me specifically. I don't know why. So I'm red. Just as a reminder for myself. So I'm gonna go 1, 2. I need to move 2 espaces. So I'm gonna play my laborer. Boom. And my laborer. What the laborer does is it gives me a hammer. Hammer, man.
Hammer time.
So I go hammer time. There it is. 1, 2. Get to share the space with Heidi. Heidi, you get to rearrange your stuff on your board if you like.
I do.
Then
I do like that.
I will build action, and I shall build another trade shop. I will build my last trade shop. Actually, I do have a free movement. Should I build over here? Nah, it's fine. I don't want to rearrange stuff. I'm going to want to build here. I already told Heidi she could rearrange. I don't want to take it back. No takesy backsies, Vic. Come on now. All right.
Be okay.
So now we're here. I cover that. I get to flip a red or black card. I flip a black card, which is a wild resource of my choice. That I choose you, and I will choose a gold for my wild resource. Boom. And I have 1 coin. I cannot recruit, can I? No, I cannot. Although I could have dismissed. And I could save a stone. Don't want to do that. And I get to do a virtue. It's too late. I missed it on that phase. It's fine. So a lot of moving parts, people. I can't recruit, so that's okay because I only have 1 coin. And I draw my cards, and that ends mid-turn. Boom. End turn. There it is. Okay.
Okay. I've spent all this time trying to figure out what to do, and I still don't necessarily have an answer because my options are limited. But let's go ahead and just get started. We'll see what happens. So I get to move Bertha, and she has Oh, I can't use that action yet, so that's totally fine. Oh wait, do I? Is that when she starts, or is that?
Yeah,
Okay,
so that's when you first play her.
Cool. That's totally fine. So then I'll move everybody over. And then, man, I don't love the options that I have because they are not very many.
No options available for Heidi.
I mean,
Man.
it's not no options. It's just not like great options. I'm just kind of limited. So
okay.
let's see. I want to put down. Oh man, what a decision! What a time!
Oh man.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah, right. Can't move back down that way. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna put my thief down, which will move my corruption over 1. And they get to move 1 space. So we'll start with that. We're gonna go right here. And then I'm gonna spend my last silver to spend that last silver to move 1 more space. Ruel, I'm right next to you, so you get to shuffle your stuff around, your tableau around.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to spend my 2 inkwells and also use that wild that wild thief. Oh wow. Excuse you. I'm there and I'll come get it in a moment. For 3, I can transcribe this manuscript, and this manuscript allows me to flip over one of my deeds or debt. I'm gonna look and see how they're looking. I don't even know. So, okay, interesting. So, looking at those, I think I'm gonna do a deed, although this will get me stuff. No, I'm gonna do a deed. So many decisions.
Yeah.
So many choices.
So many decisions.
I don't have any more silver, so I cannot recruit anybody to my team. I don't have a collision, so I'm gonna draw back up. And end my turn.
All right. So, let's do some card management here. This one goes there. I'm bringing in my laborer. Oops.
All right.
So I've got 2 movement. Go up and then across. Boom. I'm going to build something. So I've got 2 icons, and I'm going to throw in some stone for 5 of those icons. Is that correct?
Yep.
And so I can build. I don't know the name of this. Is this a
trading post?
Trading post. Thank you. And this will give me an ongoing ability of an extra
movement.
Extra movement.
Yep.
But I can. Do I have to go in order, or I can pick any of these?
You can pick any one. Yeah.
Okay. So the other ones are 2 extra trade symbols, and also what's the -1?
Dismiss any townsfolk for 1 coin instead of paying the full cost.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. I'm gonna build that trading post there. Okay. And so, whoops, I'm not building it there. I'm building over here. Ah. It's funny on my end. It looks like an earthquake. Okay. So I'm gonna build. I can build here, correct?
Yep. Or here.
And what are the differences there, Victor? I get a deed.
Correct. Or discard destroy a card.
Destroy a card.
If and when you destroy a card, you get the silver cost of the card.
And destroying cards is either in my hand or
the top of your player deck. Yes.
Top of my deck.
Mm-hmm.
I'll destroy from my hand.
All right.
So I'm destroying this one for 3.
Oh wait, you want to cover this one then?
What's that?
You want
Thank you.
Yeah, no.
And then also because you finished that connection, you get the benefit in between.
Which is...
I think it's a
Gets
move,
move.
like a per worker.
Yeah, you get to move workers and
Move
castle.
workers. Okay.
Each of you, both of you. So you and Heidi, you and me.
Cool.
You and me get to do that.
Yeah.
I don't have workers in there.
Oh,
darn.
Is it just moving around the tier, or can I go up a tier? How do I go up a tier?
Just moving around. When you go up a tier, only if you have 3 or more of your color in one single wedge of the tier.
Gotcha. Okay. And then I can go left or right, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go here.
Okay.
Is it just one movement?
Correct. One movement.
All right. Gosh, where am I at now? What am I totally forgot what I was doing. I was destroying this
You
one.
were destroying that, and that's going to give you 3 coins. I got you for 3.
Thank you, Tabletopia help. Thank you. And then I draw back, or let's see, I recruit. Do I want to recruit? That is, what's that dude do? He does the virtue thing. Does that recruit my ability that I uncovered, the one, is that kick in now, or is that only?
It's only when dismissing.
When I dismiss. Thank you.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm not going to recruit then. I'm going to pass on recruiting. Resolve no collision yet. I will draw back up, and that's the end of my turn.
Cool. All right, my turn. Here we go. Here it is, people. You ready for this exciting turn? It's going to be exciting.
You got this planned out, huh? Nice.
Here we go. Boom,
Nice,
boom,
nice.
boom. No drop-off ability. We're going. All right. I'm playing my little squire here. Little squire. Gives me 2 movement. I am here. Yes, I'm here. So I go 1, 2. Then I have free, thanks to my cool little guy. Free movement here. Wah! No. Stand. No. Stand up. There it is.
I command you.
3. And then I shall... Darn it. I shall pay 1 for an extra movement. Boom. And I shall go here. So he can fit, so he doesn't fall down again. And then I can either manuscript or place in the castle. I'm going to get in the castle, y'all, because you guys are in there, and I want to get up in the party. So
Yeah, join the party.
I have a squire for 1 flooded, and then I have 4 gold, which gives me 5 action points.
Nice.
Boom. Finally. Bang. And then I shall, with 5, I get 3 workers. 1, 2, 2, I say, and 3. And then these workers go somehow there. Yep. It's like that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna rotate this camera. My bad. 1 moment, please. Do. Oh no. Okay. So.
I love you putting a little theme music out there.
Yeah. It's the technical difficulties. Please stand by. All right. So I have 3 workers of my color there, so I trigger the castle action. So 1 goes up here, 1 goes counterclockwise, and 1 goes clockwise. Ooh, this is getting dicey over here because if there's more than 3 workers of any color in a single wedge or in tier of the castle, then whoever's the one to make it go over gets to choose to knock off somebody. So, dang. So we did that. So we're cool there. So then I get to trigger that. So I move 2 spaces, a 1, a 2, and that goes there like so. Then I get to recruit if I want, and I shall recruit because this guy only costs 1. And he gives me that cool icon. So, actually, I lied. I don't have money.
So even 1 is too much. Too much for you.
Man. Okay.
Wow.
So, never mind. Not recruiting, no collision, so that ends my part.
Okay. I don't like where I'm at. I'm just gonna put it out there. Not super loving the space I'm in on the board, or in my hand, or on my tableau. So I'm trying to figure out what the best option is. I think. Well, first I'll move everybody over. So I'm gonna go over here, buddy. And then 1 over. Oh, come on. Okay, so. Okay. Oh my gosh. So many decisions that I'm trying to make in my head right now. Man. Yeah. I'm just gonna do that. So I'm gonna put my lender out. Only can move 1 space, and I don't have any silver, so I can only move 1 space. But I want to get that gold. So I just want a gold, just one of them.
Just wants 1 gold, folks. 1 gold.
I just want 1 pretty gold. Yeah, maybe that wasn't my best option. Oh well, that's fine. Oh wait, no, I get 2 gold. Sorry, no, that was why I did that. I was like, why did I choose her? Because the lender has 2. I've got a criminal, and I have another one out there with a trading symbol. So I do get 2.
Aha.
Yeah. Duh to myself. I have none whatsoever silver, so I cannot recruit. And there's no collision. And yeah, I'll draw back up. Just draw. Oh no. Okay, I'll fix that. I'll end my turn. Chaos.
Okay. Yeah, I had plans, but yeah, they're not going to happen now. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that.
That's this game for some reason.
Yeah, it's so fascinating to me. Okay, so it's coming off. That was an ongoing ability, which I did not use, unfortunately. These come over here. I'm going to bring in the aristocrat. So immediately, I get a choice, correct? I trash a card or
discard a card. That is correct.
Okay. Can I destroy out of my discard, or it has to be out of the top of the deck?
Just from your hand or the top of your player deck. No discard, unfortunately.
Yeah, you know what? Man, I want to keep this one. You know what? I will. Oh, man. No, I don't. Yeah. I'll trash the diplomat. I'll destroy the diplomat. And whoops. Does that mean I get to take whoops? What is that action? My camera.
What's going on? Diplomat.
I'm destroying the diplomat.
So you get 1 silver.
1 silver, thank you. So that's destroyed.
I got you silver here.
Thank you.
Boom.
And then I'm taking my 2 movement. Go over here. Let's go 1 and 2. And then I would like to pay another silver to get an extra movement to this spot here. And I want to do the trade action. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4 of those symbols to flip over card? So I
Yes.
got one. How many symbols do I have? One, two of those symbols, and I can make up the difference with the silver, correct?
Yes.
One and two. That third one is I was paying for the extra movement, so that's all paid for.
Okay.
Oops. Ah. It's so funny on my end. It looks like such a mess. I'm going to flip over this debt card. I get a resource of my choice. I shall choose a stone. Where's the stones at? There they are. I'm going to draw one of those. Take a stone. Come here, stone. Ah. Okay, so I'll take that stone in just a second. I am going to recruit this guy for one, right?
Huh? Yes.
There's that coin.
No, that's the guy I wanted.
There's that coin. I've recruited. No collision. I draw back up, and that's the end of my turn. I'll end it now while I draw.
All right. So my turn. So I too have been planning my turn, and yet I have not come up with a decision. That's why I'm like, if you see my head like tilted, I'm like, what's happening?
I know. The more we're like we get close and tilt our heads, that's when you know we're trying to figure something out.
I know. I get like really serious. I get like way close to the cat on the screen like this. Stone. Why can't I not get this stone out of
Darn. Okay, so all right. So first I move stuff over. Boom, boom. I have nothing, y'all. Like nothing, you guys.
That's
like
how
no silver, no gold, no inkwells, no rocks, no. Oh my god, I'm just broke beyond broke. I don't know how this Viscount's making it, man. So
it's hard times for all of us.
Let's see. I'm here. I go 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, cool. Like I know I could just zoom in and just press spacebar, but I don't wanna. Okay, that just doesn't feel natural. And me turning my head like this feels natural. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I have three movement, plus 1 movement, free movement for my trading post. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts me here. I'm going to do the trade action so I could get some cash flow. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trade icons to give me 5 silver.
Nice.
All right. I had no money to dismiss, but now I have money to recruit. This Tinkerer looks pretty cool. And do that. Why not? So I'm gonna actually spend 2 to recruit this Tinkerer. Boom. Tinkerer, you shall join the pack. It raises my virtue up 1, so it triggers a collision. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ha 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 ha.
Uh-oh.
So, if you have a skull, folks, my opponents in your player board, move your corruption token 1 to the right.
Oh, that's going to cause a collision on my end.
Whoa, collisions all around.
Yeah.
All right. So we got this. I get a coin. I get a card. Sweet. And then that happened. They reset. This resets. Boom, boom. Now I draw cards. I only have 1 card, so that just goes here. And that ends my turn. Boom.
Cool. I actually have one this time.
That's the plan, folks.
So, let's do it. I'm gonna move her over. Boom. And then my thief goes right here. And she didn't trigger anything because she has a instant one. But that's fine. And then I'm going to put out my peddler, who has 3 trading baggies and he has 2 movement. And also, when someone has a collision, so I wish I had this out for last time, but I just drew it, so it's fine. But when any of us have a collision, I get an inkwell. So that'll be nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
That'll be very nice. So he has 2 movement, and nobody triggers anything right now. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and move to 2 spaces. So I'm going to go 1 and then 2. And then I have 6 that I can trade because I have my peddler, which has 3, my lender, which has 2, and my thief, who has a wild. So that's 6. So I can use that twice, and I'm going to destroy 2 cards.
2 cards?
Wow.
Cards, yeah. So I'm going to destroy that guy who has a knife. He's a traitor, and then I'm also going to destroy my journeyman. And I don't do any of their actions. I just get the silver.
Correct.
Yes, just get the silver. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna get that silver. Looking forward to it. Come on, you can join it. There we go. Sometimes it takes so long for that to show up, but that's fine. So then I get 3 silver. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh. Sorry,
What?
it gave me weird. Sorry, I had a weird moment. It was like I had clicked on. I don't know what I clicked on, but it was like it was doing stuff about my camera view and not about how many coins I could take, and that was not what I wanted.
I did that the other turn too.
Very weird. So now I have silver, which is awesome. So I'm gonna see if I want to recruit this gentleman, which I do believe I want to do that. So I'm going to pay 2 of the silver I just got to get this gentleman here. And so 2, and then I also get to move my virtue over 1. I would love to have a collision for myself in the next 2 rounds so that I can take advantage of the inkwells I can. So I'm gonna do that.
Ruel's gonna trigger a collision, so
Yeah.
I know, but I want more. I want them all.
That's all of the inkwells, folks.
I would like all. Great, and I moved my virtue. So I draw back up to 4, but I only have 2 cards in here, so I should take those and then shuffle.
Correct.
The last one. Cool.
Yes, and then you reset. Oh, if you don't have any. Oh, but you do. Your corruption goes up to the right one when you reset. When you reshuffle.
Oh, okay.
Words.
No worries. Okay, so I'll go ahead and end my turn because I'm just gonna shuffle. Draw 1 card.
Okay. So my thief is coming off. So that means is that I get a coin and a
Debt card.
What card? The win automatically, the game is over card, or it's a debt card. Okay. Wasn't sure the icon there.
I got you.
Victor.
Card.
I'll move these people over. I'm gonna bring in the Mason. He's got 1 movement. I'm gonna move over here. And then I'm gonna take a construction action. I've got 1, 2, and I'll make up a stone for the 3. So I can make a no, not an outpost, a trading post?
What? What's going on?
This one works.
Workshop.
Workshop. Thank you. So workshop abilities are, I'm just taking them off here. I'll do the +1 card in my hand.
Okay.
And I'll put it on. Let's go here. Can I build here? Is that correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is a choice of my resource, right?
That is a stone. Just
stone.
a stone.
Sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
stone. There's the one I left last time. I'll take it this time. I just like to make a big old mess on the table here. And now I may recruit. Do I want? No, I don't want to recruit. So then now we resolve this collision here.
Yes.
I get 2 coins and then 2 cards, 1 of each.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
And we get to shuffle our board, Heidi.
Yes.
Cool. Very
1, 2,
nice.
1.
That actually works for me quite well.
Yeah, I think.
And I'm drawing off this deck up here, right, Victor? The one that's on.
I'm not sure what you're looking at.
Oh, sorry. I'm like, don't you see what I'm doing?
Over here, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 of each. Okay, thank you. And that's the end of my turn. I will draw cards while I'm doing this stuff.
Cool. All right. So this guy moves here. This guy moves over. This guy moves over. And I shall play my lender. So my lender has 1 action point. Oh, my squire dropped off. No drop off ability. My lender gives me 1 movement point, but I have a free movement point, so I move 2 spaces. 1, 2. I'm at the quarry again. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trade icons. Excuse me. I'm gonna pay 1 for 8, and then 2 more for 10, and that will give me 5. I'm lying. I don't want that. Why do I want that? Psh, I don't want that. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm saying, folks. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine. That's fine. So I have 7. So that'll give me 6. Excuse me. 3. Wow. Math. Can't do math, folks. Cannot do math.
Math.
Yeah.
I'm done. However, wait. Before I do that, did I want to dismiss this person? We'll recruit that person. That's for sure. So I did that. Nothing else happens. I shall now recruit this person for 3, which gains me a debt card. Sad face. Okay. And then no collision happens because I'm on the ends, and then I draw a card. I have no cards to draw, so I shuffle. I gain a virtue because I have no corruption, and that ends my turn. Heidi?
Cool. Great. Alrighty. So I shuffled this around when Ruel had his collision. So I'm now discarding my lender. So that means I get to flip over something. And I'm going to go with, yeah, that's the best option for sure. I'm going to flip over this debt. So both of my debts that I have right now are resolved. And then I get to choose something else. Let me see. 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna grab gold. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I know, all of them are good options, so it's like, it's hard to choose. They all have pluses to them. So, great, my is over, back where she was before. And then I'm going to play my foreman, my 4-man. He automatically allows me to destroy a card or discard a card, which I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and discard my habit that I held in my hand. I have more space in my hand. Cool. And then, so I get to move 2 with him. So I'm going to go ahead and do 1, 2. I'm going to stay on the outside. And since I have my foreman out, I'm going to go ahead and build something. So I get 1 from the foreman, and I also get 1 from my thief, since she's wild. So that's 5. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one, so that is the one right where I get to, let me zoom in just to make sure. Yes, so recruiting only cost 1 for me now, so I'm low on funds, so I gotta be, economical about it. And then I get a stone from that one as well, so I'm gonna just put 2 of my stones aside. Those are the 2 stones I paid. Since I got one back, I'll just leave the one I got back instead of putting them all back, and that's a lot of back and forth. So great, so I got that. My little dude is put there. Just looking to see if I connected any of the rows or any of the buildings, and I did not. Great. So I have 1 silver. I don't think he's 3, so I can't recruit anybody, and I don't have a position yet. So I'm going to draw back up to my hand of 4, and that's my turn.
Perfect.
Cool.
Ruel, while you decide your turn, I just have to say we have been raided, folks, by Losapalooza so much raiders. We appreciate you joining us on our stream. We got raided, but apparently it's the politest of raids, so we appreciate it. They asked very nicely. Aquasolus was like, "May we please raid you?" Of course, yes.
Very nice.
So
Losapalooza,
nice.
Dave and Ilkalooza, you are awesome people. Thank you so much. So we appreciate you. And yes, we're playing Viscounts of the West Kingdom, folks, on Tabletopia. It has yet to be released, but we get to be able to show you. Sorry, that's the camera. I'm just so flustered. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so welcome everybody.
So
I am taking my turn. I've played the peddler. I've moved stuff off. I do not trigger any actions, but I do get 1 movement. I am going to move. Oh darn! What was I going to do? Oh, down here. Yes, down here. And then I am going to dismiss this one here for the for 1 token or 1 silver because I have this ability here. So I'm going to use that 1 fleur-de-lis icon with the one that's on my board. That's 2. And wait, I can't make up the 3rd, can I?
Nope.
Darn it.
You cannot.
Can I play a different card?
Oh, no.
Can I get my 1 do-over real quick?
Sure.
Instead of the
we all get 1.
we all get 1. Please, thank you. I'm gonna play the peddler. I mean the Lothair, which gets me my 1 movement, but I also get a gold.
Okay.
And then I use that gold with the dismissal to get my 3. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Cool.
Got it.
So now I get my
I follow.
1. Yeah.
And you move your virtue track 1 space.
Yeah.
Even though you are collided, they move together to the left.
Together to the left. There it is. Boom. Boom. And then my worker will go, it goes on the wedge that's adjacent to, correct? Hi, friends. Okay.
Yes. If you're doing that action.
Yes.
I forgot what action we're doing.
All good. Now I may recruit. What's this person?
You spent 3?
I spent 1 for the dismissal.
No, because I'm talking about you're adding workers, correct? But so you had 3 fleur-de-lis / gold. So
Yes.
then you would get 2 workers there, not 1.
Oh. So I think you'd 1.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, here. I'm going to, whoops.
Oh boy, here we go.
Here.
Stuff's happening.
Good mess. All right, that one's lying down. So I cannot afford to recruit that one. So then I go to the, now we resolve. Now, here's the thing. We already resolved previously that collision. Now that they moved over, that doesn't count as another collision, does it?
No, it just you just
stuck.
resolve it together. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, what am I talking about? After I resolve that collision, I'm supposed to reset them, right?
Correct.
So my bad. This one was supposed to be over here. This one was supposed to be here. And then this one.
I thought Heidi made you collide. That's why.
Yeah, that was okay.
Did Heidi make you collide or no? On her turn, previous turn.
I think it was
No.
on. I remember Ruel saying his collided, and it wasn't his turn yet.
Yeah.
I think it was on your turn,
That's right.
Victor. I forget.
Oh.
I forget why.
So then you do resolve collision.
So then.
You did just collide last time. Did you reset or no?
That's the thing. When the last collision, whether it was on yours or Victor's turn, I did not reset. So I'm making up the reset now, and then I was supposed to move this as well. So now we should be all
Yes,
even.
yes.
Awesome. Okay, thank you.
Sweet.
Woo! All right, folks. Now I'm going to end my turn while I draw cards.
Great. Now I get to do things. I don't know what I'm doing. Ah! All right. So let's see. I have to do this first for 1, 2. At least I know I'm doing that. That's nice. I got all that. Okay. That's fine. Let's do this. I'm going to. All right. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do one of these here. My Jula. Boom. And that gives me 2 action points, 2 movement points. So I go down 1, up 2. Bing. Instead of pickaxing some rocks, I'm pickaxing. Go. All right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wow.
Let's go with 1 more for 10. And I get 5 gold. 5 of the golds. Boom. Right. Meh. Did I want to discard this person for 1? And I get a discard. But I root her for 1. Sure. Why not? That sounds about right. So I'll recruit for 1. Oh. Trade action. I go up 1. Bing. I recruit for 1. Discard a card. I will discard this card. Bing. And no collision. Recruited. Draw cards and turn. Done.
Nice. Okie doke. I had forgotten the thing I was most excited about, to grab my inkwell when there was a collision. I forgot to do that on Ruel's last one, so I just grabbed it just now. Just everybody knows. And then, man, oh man.
Ready for the end. Get 1 more gold. Sorry. That's my
Do
one.
it.
That's my one thing. Okay. Go.
You're good. Oh, what am I doing? That doesn't go. Over. And then I'm going to play Bertha, my hero.
Big Bertha.
Bertha. Yeah, she moved. She also, as soon as I put her out, I can either move my workers around, or I can go up in virtue. It would be nice to be able to move my workers around, just because of what I'm going to do next. Hint, hint. But I would rather get a collision. Yeah, I would rather get a collision this time. So get those inkwells while I can. So I'm going to move 3 with her. So we're going to go 1, down for 2, over for 3. I'm spreading out in the castle a little bit, but that's okay. So she has 1 fleur-de-lis, and then I will pay 2 of my golds. 1, great. Go there. And that's going to be 3, so I get to do 2 workers, right? Double checking. Yeah, 2 workers. Awesome. So.
Awesome. Come on, we can do it. Click it. Very nice. You can do it. You can do it.
You can do it. And they'll just go here. I don't have 3, so I can't move them around any more than that, but that's okay. And then I have 1 coin. I can't recruit anybody. Or wait, they only cost 1 for me. Wait, I forgot.
Ah, the plot thickens.
Very exciting.
It's 1 to dismiss, not 1 to recruit.
Oh, it's 1 to dismiss. You're right.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
I mixed that.
I
up.
got to keep that in mind for. Yeah, he wouldn't have helped me anyway, so that's fine. Cool. Well, I can't recruit anybody, so I won't do that. But then I will do my collision blows, and then I get.
What's happening?
2.
I'm shuffling.
We get to.
Yeah, because I'm doing my collision.
Got it. Okay. Rearrange, huh? Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that'll help me very much. So.
Well, you're welcome. And then I get 1 deed and 1 debt. So many deeds and debts. We are down to 3 deeds, just so everyone's aware.
Oh, okay.
We are getting close.
Did we talk about the endgame condition, Victor?
Thank you for reminding me, Ruel. And folks watching at home, the end of the game is triggered when either the deed deck, the red cards, or the debt deck. Whew, that is a tongue twister. Run out. Then once that happens, the round finishes. Then we get 1 final round, and then we tabulate the score. The most fun part of the game, folks, people doing math.
Yeah, everybody's favorite. Yes. Adults doing math.
Okay.
Oh, and I get an ink. I had a collision.
Nice.
Okay. All right, so my Lothair is. How do you pronounce it? Is it Lothair? Lothair?
Not sure.
I do not know.
Okay.
Lothair?
Lothair? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. So the Lothair is going there. I am going to play the Squire is going to come out. And that gives me 2 movement. I'll probably, let me see, I go 1 here. Oops. 1. Ah! My workers got stuck on it. You stay there, buddy. Okay. And then I got a 2nd movement. I'm going to go up here. Do I want to do a 3rd movement? That's the trick. Yeah, I want to go to this 1 more movement here. So I spend a silver. I'm going to set that aside right here. Just so I keep track of this stuff. And then I want to do which I have 1 here. I want to influence. Can I influence 1 with the criminal?
Huh?
The criminal, what's it called? Icon? Or dismiss, not influence, dismiss, I'm sorry.
Yes, you can.
Okay. So I get to dismiss for 1. So I've got 2 criminal icons, a construct icon.
One criminal icon.
1 criminal icon, sorry. Yeah. So 1, 2, and then I have 3 stones for 5 to
trading post.
Trading post. Thank you, Victor. Victor, you're the best. Have I said that lately?
No, but you know
know what I'm talking about. Okay. So, I'm building this trading outpost. Where do I want to build it? It is going to go. Whoops, not there. I guess I can only build here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Or here. No. Sorry, that's not a spot.
That's the.
It's hard to see. Yeah. So just here. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you get to rearrange.
Rearrange. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. These do. Boom. Boom. Now I may recruit. I have 1 coin left. Oh, this should be dismissed.
Okay. You go up in corruption as well if you haven't done so already.
Corruption. I cannot recruit because I can't afford. So now no collision. I draw cards. So while I draw my card, I will end my turn.
All right. 'Tis my turn. All right. So the lender drops off here, causing me to flip another debt card over, which allows me to gain another resource. So I will gain a stone. A stone here. This moves over here. This moves over here. I shall play my overseer. Sorry, I was laughing earlier because I saw a comment where it was, oh no, I lost it. Dutch Yoda is referring to the character being bold, but it's not. So it's not lots of hair.
Low hair.
Low hair. Well, that was appropriate. It was in my deck because obviously I have low hair or no hair. No hair on the top of my head.
Exactly. Okay. That's what I was laughing. Okay, so what is happening here? So I play my overseer. I have 2 movement, but I actually have 3 movement. So I move over 1, 2, 3 to go here. And then I have 1 fleur-de-lis plus 2 for 6 gold for 7 total. And I needed 8. Huh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm not doing that one. I'm doing this one. Boom. I have my enforcer.
Oh, intense.
Okay, so my enforcer gives me 2 fleur-de-lis, gives me 3 movement, so I still end up in the same space, because I want to end up there. And then I have 2, 4, 6, 8 now. 8 worker action points.
Wow.
And now I shall be placing a metric or imperial ton of workers. Who knows? So I'm going to say I do 4 workers, and they all go here, nice and slow.
Nice.
Boom. Did that happen? It did happen. Cool. So now I have 3 or more. I have 3. Yes, 3 or 1 goes up. 1 goes left. And 1 goes right. Okay, depending on how you're looking at it, I guess. Boom. So I get 2. Did I move my corruption? I'm going to say no, because I'm still at the end. So, nope. And then I get 2 virtue, 1, 2. Ooh, about to trigger some stuff.
Uh-oh.
All right. So now there are more than 4 workers. Excuse me. There are more than 3 workers at 2 single tiers. So I get to say bye-bye to some people.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to knock off Heidi on this one. And I'm going to knock off Ruel on this one.
Boo.
Okay. And we get bonuses though.
Yes,
right?
you do.
We get something,
yes,
right? Yeah.
Yes, you do. 4, if you are knocked off of tier 1, it is, drum roll, please, 2 silver?
Silver?
Scrolling.
Who can find him first?
Where are you? There it is. Aha,
got
2
it.
silver.
Still silver. Thank you.
Got it. Yes, cool. Jeez.
Cool.
All right.
I'll take that.
Okay,
even.
and then there is no, what you call it? Oh wait, I have no money. Doesn't matter. I feel like I never have money, guys.
Doesn't matter. It's like real life where you think you have more money than you do.
And then no collision, and then I to you, Heidi.
Okay. So I'm gonna discard my peddler. He did a great job. Hope he comes back soon. And then move everybody over to make room for my little laborer. He doesn't got a lot going on for him, but I want to build something.
And also, I just wanted to mention in chat right now, Garfield Games has joined in, so everyone say hello.
All right.
Hi. It's Garfield Games. Thanks for joining us. Oh,
love it.
Cow.
Cool.
Loving this game, by the way. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Such a great design.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so
no pressure. No pressure. I got this. I got this.
I know we all just hyperventilate. So I have 2 spaces to move with my laborer, and then I'm going to spend 1 more silver to not be in that spot next to Ruel. Sorry, Ruel, nothing against you.
It's not personal. It's Viscount business.
There's nothing. I cannot build there, so it does not help me at all.
True.
So, oh my goodness, come on, Tabletopia, we got this. We got this. We got this. Very good. So I have 2 of the hammer icons with my gentleman in my tableau, and I have 1 stone. So I'm going to spend that stone. Ooh, looking at all my stuff, Victor. What are you doing?
No, I'm not. I'm looking at the book. I'm looking at it.
I'm just like hovering over my stuff. I'm like, what are you looking at? So great.
Like a slap hand teacher. Stop that.
I know, yeah.
So I spent 3, so I can build any of these ones at the end here on my board. And just a question. So this one has a collision symbol. Is it when there's a collision, I get to move up on my virtue?
Yes.
If I don't have any criminals.
Correct.
Cool. And then this one is just to be able to discard a card.
Yes. Good night, Dave or Ilkaluza. Thanks for joining us. Sorry.
No, it's great. Which one do I want to do? I'm going to do this one. And I will build it. I shall build it. Which of these spots? I'm going to build it over here so I can grab. All right. Come on, Tabletopia. We got this. So I can grab some items. And I'm going to grab some gold.
Grabbing some gold, folks.
And I have silver, so it feels really weird, but I can recruit something if I want to. It's been a while since I've been able to do that. I don't love him. I don't love the options he's giving me. But let's see.
Oh my gosh. Okay. It's a party now, folks. Not only Garfield Games is in, but also S.J. McDonald, co-designer of Viscounts of the West Indies.
Nice.
Yay!
Awesome. Yeah, let's go. Wow. Wow, so that means we got the holy trinity of people joining us in the chat on Facebook, and then the other 2. Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
That's crazy.
Love it. Awesome. Welcome, friends.
I am trying to make the difficult decision. I'm not going to recruit him. I just think that's not the best idea for my deck. I'm not going to do it.
Not doing.
What if I recruited him and then immediately discarded him because he allowed me to discard? That would be so pointless. Great. So I can't recruit. I don't have a collision. Awesome. I'm just gonna grab 1 card. Oh, it's the only one, so that's great. And I'll end my turn.
Cool. All right. So I go. The Mason is being discarded. Nothing triggers. Scoot. Whoops. Scoot everyone over this way. And I'm going to play the Thief.
The Thief.
Thief is in the house. I got 1 movement, but I do get an extra movement because I've unlocked, I built the workshop. So I'm going down 1, then over another. And I'm going to take the manuscript action.
Also, don't forget to move up 1 in corruption.
Thank you.
Corruption.
Corruption. Thanks to the thief. And thanks for the reminder, Desiree. Much appreciated. Now I pay. What do I do? Oh, 3 symbols. So I can do a wild, the criminal, and then I pay the 2 inkwells. Is that correct? For this manuscript here. And this manuscript allows me to flip over. Is that any card?
Either a red or a black card. Yep.
Cool. All right. Got all this debt in front of me. Let me flip over one of these debt cards. And I get a resource of my choice. Let's go with, how about a gold?
Gold's always great.
Yeah, cool. Gold is always good.
Right? Always nice to have.
Agreed. So there's that. And I'll clean up at the end of my turn here. I know I always make a big mess, but...
Yeah, all right.
Okay, cool. So I've done that. Do I want to recruit? How much do I have? I have a couple of bucks there. This card. Ooh. What is this one? This is, whoops. Different camera. Okay. I shall not recruit that one. I'm going to... No collision. I'm going to end my turn so I can draw my cards and clean up my mess.
All right. So, oh man, folks in the chat, Garfield Games or SJ, the Kiwi. Yep. Correct me if I'm wrong. I did trigger a knockoff action in the castle because there were more than 3 workers of everybody. But do I continue until there is only 3? Because I see 4 here on this bottom tier. So let me know.
Oh, that's
I
great
couldn't
question.
even see that because the blue ones almost look like 1 to me right now.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
So while that happens, hopefully we get an answer, which is kind of nice if the designers on the game,
right?
So that if there's a goof, they could correct us. We won't feel bad at all. I will a lot. But anyway, it's my turn. Yes. Okay. So this happens. We got a drop off ability. I get to discard a card and move to. I trigger a collision. So that's 1. And then they both go over to 2. Sweet. All right. And then I get to discard a card. I'm going to discard this one. Why not? Okay. Decisions. What do I want to do? I want to do a lot of things.
Yeah. That makes sense. I get that.
Wait, do we get a debt card, Victor, because of your collision?
If you have a criminal on your board, yes, you
Dang
get a
it.
debt card.
Man,
That's not yet. Don't worry.
Crime does not pay.
So, Victor, did you see what Garfield Game said?
Continue till there's only 3. Okay.
Oh,
great.
okay.
Thank you. So I'm gonna knock off this one, Ruel. You got another 2 silver.
Okay.
Then. So then. I'm okay. Here we go. I'm doing it. I'm gonna play. I'm doing it, folks. I'm doing it. Oh man, I don't know if I want to though.
Ooh,
Okay.
what you gonna do?
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Boom. Playing the thief.
Thief.
Nope.
So close.
There it
There it
is.
is. There it is. All right. I got my thief on. Here we go. I'm thiefing. All right.
You are your own thief as well.
So then, oh no. Oh yeah.
That's a
This goes this way.
hands-on leadership.
Sad face. Okay. So then I have 1 movement, but I could go 2 movement. So I'm gonna go 1 movement this way. Boom. And we're gonna go here. Bang. And then I have 1, 2, 3 fleur-de-lis. So I'm gonna do the worker action again, but I only get to do 2 workers this time. 1 and a 2. And they go here, like so. If I can, boom. And here on this side, boom. Okay, so now there are more than 3 or more of my color. So I move up here, boom. 1 goes left. Oh, anti-clockwise, counterclockwise, not anti-clockwise.
And you get to do it again.
And I get to do it again. Let's go. All right, so then I'm gonna knock off Heidi again. Sorry, Heidi.
Yeah. Man.
So then I get to flip over a blue, nope, red or black card. That's what happens. So then I finally get to flip over a red card. All these red cards. So that happens, and then that happened. I'm good over here. I knocked off Heidi. Heidi gets 2 silver if you haven't done so already. And then did that action. Now I get to recruit. I have no money, doesn't matter. Now we get to resolve the collision. So for those that do have a criminal on their board, you get to move the corruption to the right. Because that's where I'm at. But for me, you get to. Yes, I give you the opportunity to do that. But for me, I get 2. Oh, I was so close to ending the game. Darn it. Why did I play that? It's all right.
Very scary.
I wanted... I learned to wear the hood again. That's all. That's what I
think that's a good reason. That's a good reason to do it.
Yeah. Yep. That's that's there. And then...
But you have money now.
Yes, I have 1 money.
1 money.
One of the monies. And that's it for me.
Alrighty, so moving everybody over. So now I'm laborer. And I'm going to add my squire. Right here. He moves 2 spaces, so I shall as well. Or he allows me to move 2 spaces. So I'm going to go 1 and then 2. Ruel, it's your lucky day. You get to move around your tableau if you would like.
Awesome,
and
thanks, Heidi.
Yeah, no problem. So I've got 2 of the fleur-de-lis. So I'm going to just add 1 gold to place some workers. We have similar, like, not strategy, but we're going in similar directions multiple times in this game, Victor, because I'm also doing 2. And they're going to go up here. Yeah.
Okay. No!
2, and there's 1 up. Oh no, it's going to fall. Ah! Got it. And then 1 over here. Oh.
No!
And then 1 over here. I do like also how... What?
No,
okay.
Nothing. You're good. You're good.
I don't trust you one bit. So, moving this one up here, I get to grab a stone and an inkwell, so that's nice. And I do want to point out how earlier in this game it was just me and Ruel in the castle, and now you have invaded.
Right?
I haven't invaded.
I
was like, let's go. I'm doing it.
I
felt left out. Don't leave me out, people.
And then you went hard for it. It's intense. Okay, so that, and I have 6 gold. I have 6 silver. Wow, amazing. If only this person was someone I was interested in grabbing, because I don't think they are.
Oh. Yeah,
no. I have so many trading cards. I need to focus on something else. So, yeah, I don't have a collision. Nothing has moved my corruption either way. I need to shuffle. Flip. Oh, okay. And I'm gonna just go ahead and end my turn. I'll move this.
There you go.
All right, so my squire's off the board now, and in comes the watchman. Gives me 1 movement. Hey Victor, when we put people in the castle, what was the rule again? When you have 3 or more of your own, or more than 3 of your own, you get to bump people off?
If you have more than 3 of any color on a single tier, you get to bump them off. However, if you have exactly 3 or more of your color on a tier, they get to move up the space.
Okay. So do I want to bump or do I think I'm going to... Yeah, so here's my 1 movement. I'm going over here to this place here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to be taking... Well, first I want to, for 1 coin, so I can get this fleur-de-lis symbol.
Okay.
So that's 1. I have 2, 3, plus a wild 4, plus this gold 5. So that's going to bring in 3 of my workers.
Okay.
And we're going to go in that little spot there.
You could rearrange also.
Rearrange my cards, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. 1.
Oh, stuff's happening. What is happening?
Yeah.
I'm
now that...
way.
Yeah. So now we got a bunch of...
Oh boy.
There. Oh
my gosh. Here we go. Okay, let's organize some stuff. Hold on. Boom. Let's move off to the side. Boom. Off to the side. Boom. Off to the side. There you go. So we got that. We got that. And we got that.
Okay. So do I get to bump people off or?
No. You get to go up 1. You get to bump on the second tier because there will be more than 3.
Okay. So I get to go move anyone up a tier?
Any one of yours. So like 1 goes up. Perfect. Oh, I'm going to have to... Hold on. Nope. Okay. Yep. I got it.
Thanks.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
1 goes...
Space in the castle is
this
compact.
way.
Yeah.
And then 1 goes this way.
I'll let you do it. Thanks.
Yeah, I got you, man. I got you, dog.
Cool. Thanks, man.
But now you get to go 2 up on the virtue track.
Mm-hmm. And that's going to cause a collision.
Oh, it causes a collision?
It will cause a collision.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
And then now let's see.
The second row right here.
Now the second tier here, you get to knock 1 of us off, either myself or Heidi.
Okay. Sorry, Victor. I know you've been such a great help, but I know you're winning the game, so you're going to come off.
Oh my God. Of course.
So there's yours. Do you get your 2 silver?
Because I'm knocked off from the second tier.
Oh, you got more stuff.
It's a different reward. Finish your turn while I look that up.
Okay.
Oh, I get a virtue and I get a wild resource. Thanks, Ruel.
You're welcome. See, for all that help during Tabletopia. So I'm gonna let's see. I'll recruit this card for 2. Let me pay the money here. Uno and dos. And then now I have to resolve a collision.
Yep. Where are you at?
Whoops. I was trying to get this card here. Go in my discard. So I'm right here.
We get to rearrange some stuff. Heck yeah.
Range. You guys, well, we all get to rearrange. I was supposed to rearrange earlier. So I'm going to rearrange this way.
Oh, there it is. I was looking for that. Thank you, SJ. If you flip over your starting resource card, it gives you that little cheat sheet.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's a reference card.
I was wondering where I saw that.
Nice.
No, I was like, there's reference cards somewhere.
Oh
Wow. The difference that having physical things in your hands make in like a game.
Yeah.
So my collision, I get 2 coins and I get 1 of each card.
What? Yes.
Right.
2 coins and 1 of each card. Yes.
Oh my God, I keep pressing the wrong camera angle. Okay, so there's the last deed, I think. Right?
Yes.
Bum, ba, ba, ba.
No. No.
Ah.
All right.
I'll just
Wait. I get to rearrange. Do I want to rearrange?
Then that is, I draw back up and on my turn. I will click off there.
Okay. Do I want to rearrange? Yes. Yes. I do.
Oh, I can rearrange.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 movement.
Oh,
2
what do I do?
movement. 2 movement. Okay, we have this round. Oh, we finished a round. You were the end of that round. So now this is the final round. Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
What did I do?
And then we
Okay.
math.
That's fine.
We math.
And then we mathed it up.
And we
mathed it, yeah.
Oh my god.
Everyone's favorite part.
Everyone's favorite part, indubitably.
SJ,
So, let's
SJ
see.
the
One.
Kiwi says, time to flip some debts.
Let's see. Darn it. Oh god, I had a thing. Then Ruel had to do the thing. Okay.
Whoops.
Okay, I'm going to not reroll. I'm good there, so I'm going to keep that. And that, he drops off. I get to move up on the virtue track. Okay, so then I will play. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can I do it twice? 1, 2, 3. Get to do a couple of things. Yep. Maybe. Perhaps. I'm doing it. All right. Here we go. Boom. Playing my overseer again. Okay. So 4, 5 fleur-de-lis, or 4 and a gold. So that
Wait, did you
allows
move?
me. You're right. I did not move. I just wanted to stay right there.
I'm sorry.
So I have 1, 2. I have an extra movement for 3, which I will take for 3. And then I have 1 little silver for 4, which I might do that. Yes. No? Yes. I will do that for 4. Math people. 4. Boom.
Math.
So another movement. All right, now I have 1, 2. I have no money. Doesn't matter. I can't dismiss anything. Now I do my action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the gold that I already submitted. And I get to do the worker action again. So 1, 2, 3 workers going right here
Man,
for 3.
nice.
Okay. Need to do some rearranging. 1 moment, please. Okay, here we go. Boom. Wow, that's a lot of people in one
Oh
tier.
my gosh.
Oh,
You just took over the castle now. What's up?
Yeah,
I
this is your
did.
castle.
I'm trying. So, so I go up 1. I go up 1. I go 2. Boom. Plus my overseer. Every time I do the worker action, I get another virtue. Boom. Then, I zoomed out. No camera. No. Okay. 1 goes this way. Boom. 1 goes this way. Ooh. Boom.
Oh man.
Okay.
This is gonna be a lot of stuff going on.
It's happening.
Wow.
It's about to
Yeah.
Whoa.
pop off. Let's go. So that happened. Now there are 4 workers. So Ruel, you go off. Peace.
Oh
Peace
man.
them out. Worker, you got 2 silver for that. There's 4 here. Heidi, gotta spread the love. You get to go up on the virtue and get a wild resource of your choice. Then now We're good there. So now I'm here. I have 3 of my workers. So 1 goes up, 1 goes left. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Again, 1 goes right.
Wow.
Bang. Okay. So we're good. I get stone and an inkwell. Let's camera
Oh,
for that.
Garfield
Is
Game
this?
says no bumping yet. You finish your red movements first.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No bumping yet.
All right.
Okay. Okay. I finished my movements first. Got it. Oh, so that's at the
Yeah.
end of all the movements. Okay.
That
So
can
that
change things.
and Heidi, come on back. Ruel, Heidi, come on back.
I didn't move it.
It's on the board. It's
I-
on the one with. Okay.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, it's right here. It's right here. Okay.
Here's
So
mine
then,
right here. I'll just.
Heidi,
Ruel,
you were
where you-
here. You were over here. Here. Yeah.
I'll return my silver.
Boom. Okay. And then, so I'm still moving. I got my resources, I guess. And then I get to do this again. So this goes up here. 1 goes this way. Oh, man. Oh, stuff's happening,
You're
folks.
just gonna keep going.
Oh,
Victor
I'm
just
just
wanted
gonna
to
put it on the
stretch out
tower.
his last turn.
I think
just-
so.
You thought we were
Sorry.
over? No, we're not done.
Sorry. No, not even a little bit. Sorry. Boom. Boom. Okay. So then I'm here. Then I get another 2 virtue, and that causes a collision over here. Oh, great! I get to do a collision too. Perfect.
This is the
Wow.
gnarliest turn.
Seriously, save the best for last.
Then, oh my gosh, here. A bumping later after my movement. Okay, so here I have 3 or more workers, so I go up 1. I get a wild resource of my choice. I made it to the top of the tower, folks. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I
Totally
get
did.
the leader token, which gives me 5 X game.
Oh, also, Victor, you gain a corruption from your enforcer too.
You're right. Sad. But then
Thank you,
it goes
Garfield
back up.
Games, for making sure we're doing this correctly. There's a lot of
Yeah.
moving
What do you
parts.
do without them?
So I would have gained the corruption when I did my action. So then it would still be maxed out over here, right? Yes. Okay. So I'd still be maxed out to the right. Oh no, I lost my place. Okay, I just claimed the tower. Then I go over here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then 1 goes up, 1 goes this way, 1 goes this way. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Goes this way. Yes, I get to flip. Flippity flip flip. I feel like all of this and I'm still gonna lose. I swear. I just feel it.
I don't know,
I
man.
have no idea
I think you're
what my
okay.
picks are at right now.
I think you're okay.
Hey, I think I'm done. I'm not done. I'm done moving.
So there's 4
Now I
right
get to
here.
bump. Yes, I think I'm
Yeah.
done moving. Yes. Okay, now I get to bump somebody. Heidi, you're up.
Thank you.
Didn't even have to
Thank
think
you.
about it.
Didn't even have to think about it. Wow.
I took
Wow.
so long with my turn.
You're like, I just gotta do it.
I know. I just want to get it done. All right, silver. All right, I'm done moving. I'm done bumping. Yes. 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1. Da da da. Okay. Whew. I can't recruit because I have no money. Collision time. All right. So if you have a criminal on your board, you gain a debt card. However, I get a silver. 3 deeds. 3 deeds.
Where are the debt? Golly, I can't believe you got another debt card.
Okay. And then I draw 2 cards because now I have a hand limit of 5. And that ends my turn. Woo!
Ooh,
I
nice
did it.
turn, man.
Wow.
Did it. Wow. Wow.
Wow,
Wow.
wow, wow.
My
Yeah,
goodness.
man.
I can't
That was
even.
intense.
Can't even.
Alrighty. I'm gonna move folks around now.
Oh,
Into my
and my
discard.
things reset. Bang.
Move this gentleman. And then.
Gotta take
Wow.
that off.
Yeah, I'm gonna play my acolyte, so I can have 3 spaces to move. I wish I could use his flipping cards ability now, but I cannot. So I'm gonna move 3. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna spend silver to here. So 1 silver. Dun. Oh, and I didn't grab my resource before, so from before, and I didn't move myself. You told me to, and I didn't do it, so I'm gonna do it right now. For bumping me
You
off.
don't get the resource. I only bumped you once, so you only get 2 silver. You don't
Oh,
get that
it's
wild
2
resource.
silver. Sorry. I thought it was still the second one.
Right.
So then, that's it. I'll grab the 2 silver in a second. I'll get rid of one of these guys. Go over there. I'll clean you up later. Great. So I did do 1 silver for that extra movement, and then I just want to get a set of these manuscripts just to have one of them. So I have one of the crosses with my acolyte, and then I will pay 3 inkwells to be able to collect that. Oh, well, that was weird. I'm all at once glad and sad that people can't see one of the weird things that happened on my it's just so weird sometimes. So I'm gonna grab this, and that also means to recruit somebody. So actually, oh man, I forgot to do that. I was gonna do something. Oh well. Trying to see what they'll let me do right now. Discard the card. That's not really helpful. I'll just grab. Yeah, I'll just grab. I don't know. Oh man, decision. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab this one for my free one that I got with my manuscript, because at least it bumps my virtue just up a little bit. I don't know. That seems nice. And then, do I want to actually recruit somebody? Let's see. It'd be that criminal, which is not super helpful to me. So I'll pass. I don't have a collision. I'll draw back up. Doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, this is it, right?
Yeah.
That's your last turn. That's right.
This is it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm moving the Watchman off, and the trigger. What is this thing here? You can either destroy a card or plus.
Sorry.
It's destroy or hire anybody from that you can see on the board.
Oh, and that just.
That's correct. Yes.
Okay.
Or recruit. I mean, not hire.
For recruit. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it doesn't really matter at this point, does it?
Unless you want to, unless you think you could trigger a collision. But...
Yeah, because it's only, I'm not going to be able to. Okay. Excuse me. I'll recruit this one.
Okay.
That goes in discard pile. I'm going to play, let me scoot these over here. Where's that one I want to play? There he is. The Peddler. 1 movement. So I'm going up here. And I'm going to do the trade action. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 1, actually 5, but I'm going to do the 4 to flip over any card, correct? A deed or a debt?
Correct.
Pay 4, yes.
Flip over the deed. And then, I don't think it really does anything to recruit right now. There's no collision. I don't think there's a reason to draw cards because that is the end of my turn.
And with that, folks, that is the end of the game. So now we go to tabulating the score. Now there's very plethora of different ways to score this game. We'll start with Heidi. If I can just bring up that thing, that would be fantastic. There it is. Okay. So, Heidi.
Okay.
You get points for let's start with constructed buildings. It's printed across the top of the player boards.
Okay.
If you have 3 of one kind of building, you get the max amount of points.
I do not. I have 1 of the 5, the one that costed 5, so that's 4 points. And then I have 2 of the ones that cost 3, so that's going to be
7.
5 points, so that's 9.
Oh, 9, sorry.
No worries. So that's my buildings.
Okay. Then we go with workers in the castle.
Oh.
So now with this one, this is interesting because, you get 1 point per worker on tier 1, 2 points per worker in tier 2, and 3 points per worker in the top tier.
Ooh.
So here you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points.
Great. Next. And then I get transcribed manuscripts, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd only
manuscripts, yes.
Yeah. So I only have the 2 that are matching. Those are the only ones that count, right?
Let me see. You have 2 matching? So it's
blues.
different sets. It's different sets. So unique. So you have 1 blue and 1 yellow. So that's 4 points. And then 1 blue for 1 point. So 5 points total.
Cool.
For that. And then we have Cap Cleric bonus card, which you do not have 3 of a kind. Unpaid debts. You get -2 for each.
I only
do you have any unpaid debts?
I only have 1 unpaid debt. So -2. So
correct.
13.
Okay. And then acquired deeds. The number of flags. So 3, 6, 8 for you.
And then I flipped 2 of them. Does that count for?
So this is 3, this is 6, and then 8.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Poverty card if revealed. So what that means, or poverty or prosperity. So what that means is whoever has the most of the opposite card gets 12 points, second most 8 points, and third most 4 points. So since the prosperity card is revealed, we count the number of flipped debt cards. So Ruel has 3, you have 2, I have 3 as well. So there's a tie.
So I think when it's a tie, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you add together the first and second, so it would be 12 and 8, so it would be 20, and then you split that.
Let's see. In the case of a tie, players split the VPs between each level as equally possible. What?
So 12 plus 8.
Yeah.
For us.
So 10 each for us.
Yeah, for you guys.
But
and then I get 4.
you would get 4 points. Okay.
Yeah.
So 10 each for okay.
And then that's it. So you tabulate your score and let us know what that is. Ruel!
Yes.
Let's go with you, sir.
All right.
So if you're following along, constructive buildings, how many points do you get?
11 points total.
11, perfect. Workers in the castle.
I've got 4 on this level, and I've got 2 on the second level, and those are 2 points each.
Correct. So that's 8 points total.
Yep. Then my manuscripts. I have 3 manuscripts, each of a different color.
So that's 9 points.
9 points. Okay. And then what was the next thing we were scoring? The
unpaid debts and then deeds. Debts and deeds.
So debts and deeds are equal. I have -6 on the debts and then +6 on the deeds, so 0.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
So brutal. Yeah, so brutal.
And then 10 points for the thing.
For the thing, yes. Okay.
10 points. Yeah. Cool. So now 'tis to me. Oh man, I gotta do my own math. No, I gotta do my math and say how to do it. What?
I'll say how to do it. I have it written down. So first is your building.
All right, let's see. Buildings. I have, 15 plus 2. That's 17 points. Okay.
Killed it, man. He killed it.
And then the next one is workers. Oh, yeah, you're winning this.
Workers in the castle. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 in the middle. So that's 15. 3 for the top. That's 18 points.
Nice.
Okay. What else?
The next one is manuscripts.
I have 0.
Cool. Cool. And then castle leader card or cleric bonus, and you have the castle.
I have 5 points.
Yeah.
Boom.
And then
And
unpaid debt.
that's another unpaid debts. I have 0 unpaid debts.
Nice.
And my deeds, I have 6, 7 deeds.
Wow.
7
Okay.
points in deeds. Okay.
Sorry, I
And,
actually just noticed that I have written down that approved deeds are 3 points each.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the
Oh,
ones that
okay.
are flipped
Obviously.
over. They end up being 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
Yes,
number
I
of
know.
little ribbons. Yeah.
They're little flags.
Yep.
Cool. And then the
Prosperity, that's an extra 10 points. Because
Ooh,
I'm split with
yeah.
Ruel.
Garfield
You fully
Games
won.
said you'll be pleased to know that they'll have a digital scoring app coming out for this and all other
Oh.
games in a few weeks.
Yes.
So then we won't have
Oh
to do
my
it.
Awesome.
in our
gosh.
lives.
Yes.
Garfield Games.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh.
Garfield
every
Games,
game
that's
needs to have
coming
that.
in clutch. Yes, thank you, folks. All right. So we finished the game. Let's tabulate the score. Ruel, how many points do you have, sir?
I did my math wrong. Hold on a second. 21. plus
Okay,
8,
Heidi, how many
29.
points do you have?
29.
29. 29. Ruel?
29 plus 9 is 38,
38.
correct? Okay,
Yes.
38.
38.
Victor, did you score over
And
50?
I have a gentleman's 57.
57. Well done, sir. Well done.
Woo-wee!
You
think,
stormed the castle,
you made
man.
it.
Yeah, I think all those workers in the castle really helped you out.
They really
Oh,
did,
yeah.
man. Well, I
That
was
was
just
fun.
like, let's go.
That was so
It's like,
fun.
hello, there's a party. I hear there's a party. But I have so many of my friends. Let's
Yeah,
go.
it's just, you raided the
Come and
party,
join.
you know?
I raided the party. Yes, I did. Wow. This game is fantastic, folks. Thank you
Amazing.
so much for sticking around. I know it took a little bit longer because, it's Tabletopia, so that always adds some extra time in it. Ruel, Heidi, good game.
Yes,
Yeah.
awesome. I
Nicely
absolutely
done.
love this game, and it's one of those things where, as we're playing, I was like, okay, it's starting to click. It's starting to, then it's like, okay, next game I'm going to do this differently. And like, I'm learning. So thank you again. This has been awesome.
That's fantastic. That's easy to spread yourself thin. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm just going to focus on building.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
Yeah.
whatever.
Very
What is it
nice.
called? The castle action. And
Like
yeah.
the
it could
workers.
work out,
Workers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah. So I only
Yeah.
limited myself to 2. So yes.
Yeah. Well done.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm spent. My brain is like, oh my God.
Yeah.
This cloak is so hot. I'm like, oh.
Oh,
But,
gosh.
folks, oh my gosh, thank you so much again for joining us for Random Roll Thursday. Tune in next week where we have another game for you. Also, please subscribe and follow us on all the social medias. We have Twitch, we have YouTube, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, all the socials so that you can interact with everyone at Renegade Game Studios. Lastly, we have a new Kickstarter. We have puzzles out, either out or coming out soon, which are awesome puzzles they are recreations of the game covers that Renegade Game Studios puts out. So it's on Kickstarter either right now or soon. And make sure to check that out and back us if you are a fan of puzzles. Hey, you're inside, why not do a puzzle? Am I right? I mean, games are puzzles anyway, so might as well just do an actual puzzle.
Yeah.
So make sure to check that out. Folks, for Ruel, Victoria, Heidi, Desiree, the voice of the meeple, and myself, Victor, I bid you adieu. And remember, play your game. Later, Renegades.
Bye.